Before Lola signed up for Circles Newaygo County, things in her life weren't exactly going the way she had planned.
Everything seemed to be falling apart for myself. I knew what I wanted, I knew where I wanted to go, but I did not know where to start.
During one of the first weeks of her initial 12-week training, she found herself surprised by what she was learning.
My budgeting.
Okay.
Where my money goes and what I actually spend it on.
That surprised you, or?
Yes.
Okay.
It was surprising, a shocker.
She found kindred spirits in the other circle leaders in her cohort.
You have a sense of you're not in it alone. You're not by yourself in this. There's other people that struggled. It's like a whole positive community of people that just are in it for the same reason, to be better.
As the initial training came to an end, she was looking forward to a few things.
Having skills that I didn't have before, understanding how to communicate, building strong relationships, healthy relationships, getting my inner community bigger than what it already is.
Part of her inner community was going to include 2 allies, local volunteers who would come alongside Lola and help her find her way. Emily, a public high school teacher, and Andy, an IT professional, had their own trepidations about signing up to be allies.
I was nervous that I wouldn't know how to help because I've never been in poverty. What am I going to do for her? I'm not a person who has been through it.
I didn't really have any experience with poverty. I've always lived a middle-class lifestyle. I was worried that I was going to be paired with a leader and ask questions and for advice on things that I didn't know anything about.
Lola admits that in the beginning, she was probably a little difficult.
Oh yeah, that was a pain. You don't have to answer that. I was a pain.
In what way?
I gave a lot of pushback.
In her 2 allies, Lola found just what she needed.
It's people to check up on you when you feel like you don't have anybody. They're there regardless if it's an everyday conversation, if it's just a once a week text. Knowing that you have somebody there in your corner is very beneficial to your self-esteem, to your mindset, to your whole outlook on life, because when you go so long with thinking you don't have nobody's going to understand you, and then boom, you have people and a whole group of people that care where you're going to be, care what you do, and my allies are just awesome.
In her first 12 months in the program, Lola made tremendous strides towards her goals.
Since I have came to this program, it has made a tremendous change on everything that I've done. When I started at a 0% federal poverty guidelines, and I'm up to 117% in less than a year. Yep, I have never been the type to really speak up for myself, and being in here, it taught me how to be an advocate for myself.
Her allies have also noticed big changes in Lola.
I would say Lola's confidence in herself, that's just really grown almost exponentially.
Her advocating for herself, and then her kids doing the same thing, and she's teaching her kids to do the same thing, and it's pretty amazing.
As Emily and Andy got to know Lola, they realized their initial fears about becoming allies were unfounded.
That was a non-issue.
Okay.
I mean, we just worked through things, and she comes with her goals, and we talk about it, and really a lot of times it's just about we just listen to you.
Yep.
I mean, and so many times in life you don't have someone to listen to you, and we if she wants our help, we give it to her, and sometimes we nudge her like you said.
Over time, they found their relationships changing.
I don't know, I think we share a friendship that hopefully goes beyond this. Yeah,
that's a good way to explain it. It's a friendship.
As Circles Newaygo County takes a multi-generational approach to ending poverty, Lola's children are also benefiting from it.
They learned about respect, about giving and saving, and being nice to one another, and talking about each other's feelings, and just, as a general, learning things that I didn't get to learn. Learning about things, and that's teaching my kids how to be an advocate for themselves. And now that I can teach my family what I wasn't taught, so they can know about credit, they know about bills, they know about savings and the importance of all that.
We asked Lola and her allies how she succeeded.
she sets goals and she goes after them. She doesn't stop thinking about it anymore. She started with just small goals, I want to do this, I want to do that, and she's built on that, and she doesn't stop. So the persistence is probably it. She's
Yeah.
persistent.
Yeah.
First thing I thought of is I've just seen Lola just become tenacious. When now she's listing her goals and is like, this is what I'm going to do.
Summing up her thoughts and feelings, Lola had this to say.
I grew up in it's generational poverty, so I didn't really ever have the chance to know what it's like to have a lot of money. And doing my savings accounts and my checking accounts and putting money away for emergencies, it's just knowing that I have that there is awesome. If you really dedicate yourself and have the desire to want to do something different with your life, this is the place to start. This was the best decision that I made.